Welcome to Drawing with Rembrandt. I am Rembrandt, the Dutch master, you know, from the 1600s, known for my use of light, my expressions, on my portraits that is, and my Bible scenes. Well, today we are doing some Christmas drawings, and I would like to teach you how to draw a nutcracker. To get started, you will need a dry erase board, a dry erase marker, an eraser, and a ruler. Or if you don't have a dry erase board, you can use paper, pencil, eraser, and ruler. To get started, we will draw a circle shape in the middle of our paper. Down a little bit. We're going to need a little space at the bottom for the body, right? We are making a nutcracker head and then we will make a body. So we also have a tall hat though, so it is about 2/3 up the page. Now that we have a circle, I will go from a point on the side of the circle. I will put a couple points there so you can see. Not in the center, but off to either the left side or the right side. And we are going to create a visor for the cap. So I'm going to bring a kind of straight line down here, then horizontal, and the back up. Now I can erase these dots that I made. And of course I have to repair the line. Now from this point where the visor hits the circle, I am going to bring a straight line up at a slight diagonal, and I will do the same thing on the left side. They should be about the same length, and across the top I will do a curved line to connect them. Then I will also do a curved line that comes down because we want to get the sense of the top of the hat. Now I will erase the top of the circle that's inside of the hat. We don't need that anymore. And I'm going to bring a curved line. So I will start here and bring a curve slightly down and then slightly back up to reach the other side. And we will do a parallel line like this. It is a band on the hat. And we want a plume. So I'm going to draw a circle. At the top, I will put a little dot. And I'm going to come out of the side of the top of the circle with a curved line and go up to the dot, and I will do a mirror image on the left side so we have a plume. I'm going to erase some lines in the center though, and I will fix the lines so we have the plume. From the hat I'm going to bring a little lock of hair. So I will bring a curved line here, bring it up to a point, and bring it back to the side. I will do a mirror image on the other side. So our nutcracker will have a little bit of hair, and he will have rather small ears, fairly flat to the side of his head. I will come back and finish the face in a little while, but let's go ahead and make him a neck. So we will have two vertical lines coming out. I don't like that one. We'll bring it out a little bit. And from here we are going to create some shoulders. So I will bring a horizontal line out on either side. And I will bring an arm down here and an arm down here. Let's make those arms come to a point, and then I will bring it back in. We are creating the bottom of the sleeve, I should say, instead of a point. That one, let's see. Bring it just a tad lower. I will erase it, I will fix it. I make mistakes so you feel better. And I will bring it back up. Okay, so this arm seems a little wider than that. We will fix that in a moment, but we're going to make the torso. And we want the sleeves to come down. So I'm going to make the belt across the torso by making curved lines, and then this will come down just a little bit longer. Bring it up So I will fix my arms because now the shoulders seem a bit broad, especially on this right side. And I will want the arm to be a little bit longer. And a little more narrow, right? Fix some lines here. Let's make this right side match a little better. And bring it back up. All right, so our arms look a little better. And we are going to go ahead and create the pants. So we are going to start on the left side and bring slightly diagonal line down. Make the right side a mirror image. And we will bring down just a tad more actually on each side. And I'm going to draw a curved line to the center and another curved line out. And we will bring a line that kind of goes across the bottom for both, and another line underneath. So we need to fix that so it's two separate boots. It needs a line down the center. There we go. So we get a sense of the level of the boots. We will take a vertical line up the center. So we have two legs, and these are boots, so we need the top of the boots. Now, we'll go back up to the torso and work on the hands on the torso. I'm going to start with a belt buckle. So I will draw a vertical line, a horizontal line, a vertical line back up, and a horizontal line connecting it so you have a square. Now I will erase the lines in the center from the belt, fix the lines that I have, and we will draw a smaller square in the center for the belt buckle. Now, on the shoulders, we want to have some pads. So this is kind of a military looking uniform. So we will have a big pad that goes basically from the neck in a curved line. And then we will do the same thing for the other shoulder. Alright, so on my left side, I made it a little bigger, so let's make sure they match. If it is military, it has to be precise, right? Which shows me that this shoulder is still a little bit far out. So if I'm going to make it match, I would probably come to about here and bring this shoulder back down here. But I think it might make my arm a little too thin, so let's fix that. You see, I make mistakes, but I can always fix them and change it to what I want it to be. So we'll make this arm a little wider right here, coming across here. Alright, I think that matches better. Sometimes you don't see the perspective until you've done the mirror image of it. Now, for this military uniform, we're also going to want to bring a diagonal line across the front, and we're going to do a parallel diagonal line, and now we're going to bring them across the other way. I think that one is not going to work. You see, I want to match about here, so I want this line to hit about there, so this diagonal is not quite right. I can always erase and fix my mistakes, so I'm going to aim for, they'll go up, then I can aim at the right place. And now a parallel line. We want it to be about the same width as the one going the opposite direction. Okay, so now we have more of the military look. Alright, so we will draw some hands. They just can be a basic shape, kind of a curve that would represent all the other fingers and a thumb sticking out. Same thing on this side. A longer curve and a thumb. And then we have his hands. Now, this is a Nutcracker, so he has a special kind of mouth, and on a real Nutcracker doll, you would see that they have two parts to their teeth, and one part of their teeth comes underneath their chin, and the other part is above their chin. So it looks kind of funny, but we're going to draw basically a rectangle. So I did a horizontal line, across where you would normally see his mouth, a vertical line across the bottom of his chin, a horizontal line, and then a vertical line again. And now we will draw in some teeth, maybe fit about 5, and we will do this by drawing little curved lines up and back down. And then we will make teeth underneath that match. It's a mirror image. So there we have the teeth. And we want some eyes. We will draw a line on either side of his face at about the top of the ear. And we'll bring a curved line underneath. Let's see if we can make those curved lines match on the other eye. And we will draw a dot shape in the center for the eyes. Then we will make a nose. And we want him to have a mustache. So I'm going to draw a curved line. Come back up towards his nose. And do a mirror image on the other side. We'll make it a little thicker. Nice black mustache. And you can add other details as you wish, but we have a Nutcracker. See, you can learn to draw. When we break it down into steps, you can learn to draw anything. And we can always erase if we don't like what we've drawn or we feel like we've made mistakes. Now, take this drawing of the Nutcracker and make some cards or drawings for friends this year. Thank you for drawing with me today on Drawing with Rembrandt.